Welcome to winners semis. Here we have Void versus Darnell. Darnell going for a GTR here, while Void is also going for GTR, but builds it a lot later. Builds the GTR base a lot later. Gets some lucky pieces, however, and he's not punished for it. Darnell choosing to set off the harassment with different pieces, but Void with a harassment that just works despite taking Darnell's harassment there. Takes the first round. Void building GTR first, while Darnell building... You know, I've been seeing this specific form that Darnell has pretty often now, and at first I thought it was just a fix for messing up your GTR, but seeing as I've been seeing it a lot, it probably is done on purpose. It could be a way to deal with bad pieces, it could just be that I feel, but accidents don't happen. Accidents don't tend to happen just this many times. And ending up working on Darnell's favor, Void was just unable to counter Darnell's large chain there. Chain just not being ready to set off. Void going for a late transition GTR again. Void going for a GTR into GTR transition. So applying a 3-chain harassment here. Darnell playing it safe, keeping the chain open, waiting for Void to set off their harassment. I think it's a 6-chain, however. Void is ready and sets off a chain of their own, getting a 9-chain. Both players going for a pretty standard GTR. Void going into a foot long, while Darnell is going for a 1-1-2 sandwich. Oh, a strong 1-chain, being very hard to react to. Void seems to have cut their chain in order to ensure Darnell isn't able to dig. But still leaving their GTR open for extensions. That was a strong play. Okay, another dual GTR setup here. Darnell with a very tall sandwich in column 3. He's gonna use it to harass. He's only gonna offset a fraction of what Void is able to send. I'm going with their full chain. Despite that awkward transition there, Void still was able to set off their chain just fine. Perhaps Darnell thought that it cut, but Void knew what they were doing and they were able to set it off well. It's definitely an odd way to watch the chain get set off. Void with a strong tail here. Darnell is going for an attack here. That tall wall of yellows makes it hard for their harassment to land well, but Void also got a little unlucky with a lack of yellows. Darnell going for a third floor here. Just to set off their full chain. Probably the only play they really could have made there, as they couldn't really take many harassments here. Void was able to send a 2-chain and apply full pressure. Getting a power 11, Void just isn't able to get their chain up in time. Darnell going for an L shape sandwich kind of chain here. Void going for something. I always struggle to figure out chain forms, and there's definitely names for them that I just don't know. Darnell setting off their full chain after Void's attacks here. Really hard for Void to recover from this. That's a perfect piece for how they were setting up the chain, however. Oh, but those yellows cut. And their chain perfectly offsets. Darnell... I would expect Darnell to be already on their second floor here, but I feel like they really slowed down as Void's chain is being set off. And cannot get the yellow that they need. Oh, that was rough to see. Okay, Void has a strong lead. Void going for an all-out here. Ends up working out in their favor, gets a quick victory. Void setting up a harassment here. Taking a lot of time with it, but Darnell's chain just not ready, and Void takes the set. That was a very interesting round. Void was a lot more on the aggressive side, but Darnell's safer chain building was still able to keep up on a few rounds. Good games.